Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Morning Chisme podcast. Sister, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Why are you just okay?
Because, before we started the podcast, she decided to mock me.
I didn't mock you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, do it.
I just repeated what you say every podcast.
She's trying to come for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to come for your job.
For my throne. Not my throne. It's kind of giving call her daddy, but like poor version.
Yeah, very poor.
Very
Not
poor.
richness
whatsoever. Eventually, hopefully.
Maybe one day.
Truly. Because I feel like...
And then you stab me in the back and take everything.
If anyone would stab anyone in the back in this equation, you would do it.
You think so? Do I give stabber vibes?
Yeah.
Really? I would never.
You would never stab me in the back?
Not
for
with
a
this.
better amount of money?
I'm not
See?
even like the head honcho.
Well, yeah.
I don't even lead. I'm just the follower.
Well, true. True, you are a follower.
Just when it comes to the pod.
That whole situation's kind of crazy, but we're going to get into the details of what's going on with them because I thought it was kind of wild that after all this time, Sophia was going to come out with something.
Sophia said, actually, I have not let this go.
Yeah, and I don't know if I would let it go either.
Me neither.
With that many millions, I would hold a grudge forever.
Forever.
I've held a grudge for less. For free. You know?
For free.
For free. But our weekends, we did some things. Some of us more than others.
Me being more than others.
Correct. Yesterday, Maria and our little sister Paula, they ran to half marathon.
In the Woodlands.
Yes. And they were running. And I was there.
For 13.1 miles.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit hot.
It did get hot at one point, and I wish I had my running glasses.
Oh my God. Not your running glasses.
No, bitch. I was squinting so hard. But thankfully for Botox, because we did get Botox a while back.
Yeah.
We never talked about that.
We did get Botox.
We did. So like I wasn't like all like, scrunchy. I was estirada as fuck. Exactly.
I have my personal thoughts on Botox. I'll let you go first and share your experience, and then I'll follow.
Oh my gosh, I love Botox. She did very minimal on me because I was like, please don't estirar too much. This was my first time getting Botox. I'm 34, gonna be 35 in a couple months.
Oh no, not even
2 months.
2 months.
A couple.
Okay.
A couple
can be more than 2.
No, a throuple is more than 2.
Oh wait, a couple, like 2, 2 people. Okay, I understand.
So I was like, let me try it out. Mm-hmm. So I went in there and I was like, please do the least amount that you can. And she said, okay. So I got it done a little bit on my forehead. Sorry, my nose itches. And then between my eyebrows.
Yeah.
And then she was like, do you want me to lift a little here? And I was like, what? Why not?
Yeah,
while we're at it, I don't know exactly if it looks like lifted.
No, you look great.
Yeah. And I loved it. I did have a headache for like 2 weeks though.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy that part. So it was also my first time getting Botox. I am 32. So, I had heard about Botox from everybody. Everybody gets it, And I had gotten filler before. I got lip filler in like 2020, which is kind of crazy. Where the fuck was I wearing the lip filler to?
Yeah.
Like I was just indoors. Like why did I have lip filler? Anyway, so I got the Botox and I feel like my forehead feels weird. I cannot explain it. I just feel like I have a horn. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like my forehead is protruding.
It's not.
I know it's not, but that's how I feel.
Okay, so you're not getting it again.
No, I didn't say that. I just think that maybe not, I don't know, maybe not the forehead fully, or maybe I need it more so that it all evens out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I raise my eyebrows, like my eyebrows are working overtime to like raise.
Well, you're not supposed to like.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to kind of like teach your face to not do these movements.
So you're supposed to be just like meh.
Stiff.
Okay, well. I don't know. I'm a eyebrow raiser, so like it feels weird when I try, and I feel like my eyebrows are trying to hold my forehead up.
I would not get it again if you don't like that feeling.
I don't like it.
Then don't get it again.
But I would get filler.
Do it.
Like I would get lip filler.
I don't think I would get filler. Filler scares me.
Why?
Because it migrates.
I know, but if you get like a good amount, like no, you're not gonna go in there and get like 3 fucking like syringes. Like you can do like a cute one of them. Everything is in moderation. Looks good. You know what I mean? Because some people go overboard. Mm-hmm. Then they get like filler here, filler there. Like they do like double filler. Like it's too much.
Yeah.
And that's when you start to look older than you really are. And I would like to like I think even out my lips a little bit, and that's about it.
I would like a little oomph.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but nothing crazy.
Yeah. Like, even though people shit on her, I feel like Jessie looks good.
Who's Jessie?
From The Secret Life of Mormon Wives. Like,
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Yes.
like now that she's not hinchada, like she does look really good. So.
I know. I think it's when she was hinchada, she looked like crazy.
I know. But she was like, I was like, why are you sharing all these pictures? Like, people are mean.
I know.
Not that people should be mean or
but
allowed
she's
to.
just, I think she's just kind of like an open book.
No, I fuck with that. I love when people tell us what they got done, but I feel like it's also like people have no chill. Fandoms are so intense these days.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna drag you
To filth.
Yeah.
Drag you through the mud.
They're gonna drag you by your bush.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought up Bush, but I just feel like Bush is always funny.
Yeah, Bush is funny. And the Bush is back.
The Bush is back. I
We
feel
talk
like it
about
really
that all
never
the
left
time.
though. Everyone was secretly having a bush. You can't tell me that everyone's out here rasurada as fuck. Like, no one is just shaving their bush every day. Like, that's a lie.
I wax.
Okay, well, you wax. But like, I waxed one time and I thought I was gonna die. Okay? It hurt so bad.
have religiously waxed with the same lady since 2012. So this is like our 14-year anniversary.
Damn.
The longest I've ever gone without her was COVID.
Wow, 14 years.
14 years. I'm like a relationship with the people that like do really good stuff
fair.
on me.
I mean, when you build a relationship with like a hairstylist, like a
Exactly.
waxer,
My
nail
hairstylist,
lady.
my nail lady, my lash lady, my wax lady.
Yeah, like it's hard
They
to
all
like
get Christmas gifts.
absolutely. I mean, yeah, she's waxing your vag. I would hope you give her a
Yeah.
Christmas gift.
I love her.
That's a very intimate setting to be in. It's also really like there's so much lighting in that room.
Yeah, it's so many positions.
Yeah.
So much spreading.
I went to European Wax Center the first time,
Oh.
and we're gonna get into the story. I'm gonna tell it. TMI, if you don't like TMI. I was there. I was very nervous. You know, I think it was like, I'm not gonna lie, I think it was like 2021. I'd never gotten waxed before. I had just shaved like a normal bitch. I thought, you know, that we all just shaved. I didn't know people like actively waxed. I went, and it hurt like a motherfucker. I don't know how people do it. Like, it
I feel like
really
I've
hurt.
lost.
Every single hair that she was ripping out of my vag, I felt it. I was like, damn, hair number 67, gone. You know what I mean? It was crazy. And then you do butthole. That wasn't even hard. I feel like at that point I was numb. I was like, go ahead, shave my head too while you're at it. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt me anymore.
And then I just felt like really naked. I was like, oh my God.
No, me and my waxing lady, we be talking.
Yeah, I couldn't talk. I was like,
we talk about like everything.
she was trying to talk to me and she was like, what do you do for work? And I was like, I can't. I need to like take a deep breath. I can't talk right now because I just like didn't want to be like rude and not respond, you know? But I was like, I just need to take like a lot of deep breaths. And she was just like, wah. You know, it's like, and she didn't do 3 either. It was 1, 2. And I was like, whoa, you need to give me the 3. But that was crazy. And that was the first and only time I've done it.
That's crazy.
I think it's because I have really thick hair.
So do I.
I know, but you've been going since you were fucking 5. So like if by now it's probably super thin.
Yeah, that is true. It grows less and less and less.
Yeah. So like I went one time.
Yeah, because you know how like it grabs by the root.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it was crazy. It brought me back to the days when I used to watch the Kardashians and Khloe would shave Kourtney or wax Kourtney. Like, it just really hurts. Like, some people's pain tolerance is so impressive to me. I'm such a painy ass bitch. Like,
Yeah, you are.
My pain tolerance is like 1%.
Yeah.
But I used to be like hardcore. I feel like before I was like,
When?
I don't know. I feel like back then, you know, I don't remember exactly when, but I feel like there was a period of time where like pain wasn't that crazy to me. You know? I've broken bones.
You have?
Yes.
Well, you broke your elbow.
Yeah. In 6th grade. You'd think that I would have manned up by then. But no. No. Now I can't even like get the little Botox. To me, it really hurt. Marina said, oh, it doesn't even hurt.
It didn't hurt.
That's a lie. I was like, wow, that really hurt. It felt like she pinched like a certain area. And I was like, I don't know if that was the correct part of my forehead.
No, it didn't hurt at all.
So when people get like a BBL, I'm like, wow. I honestly like, not even like, you know, people shit on people with BBLs because they're like, oh my God, you're getting like a huge ass. It's not even like you're getting a huge ass. It's like, to me, like you endured so much pain. Like, I hope your ass is great. Like, imagine going and like getting the surgery and then you turn out not cute. Like, all that pain for what?
Yeah.
No, like I really wish everyone a great BBL when they go in.
Yeah.
And it's also like very like deathly.
Yeah. You
like,
could die.
You could die.
Yeah.
No. I mean, you can die from like everything, you know? But like getting a BBL and like dying is crazy. Like, you just want a really nice ass and you just like never make it.
I know, dude. It's crazy.
I can't.
Like, yeah. How did we get here?
I don't know, but that was my waxing story.
Oh, I was talking about running.
Where did
running and the Botox, and then the Botox led to waxing,
and then the BBL,
and then the BBL.
Well, Maria ran. Congratulations!
Yay!
There was, you know, we were touch and go for a second.
Oh my gosh! And then we had me and Paula went to get our
bibs
the day before, and we met Camilo.
Yeah,
he ran the same
half marathon
that we did.
Period.
Which was pretty exciting. It was so crazy. We went to the expo to pick up our bibs, right? Mm-hmm. And I see him. And tell me why my stupid dumb ass. Because, like, okay, he has no security. He's just there like a regular person, you know, even though he's a huge Latin artist. Mm-hmm. Okay? He's there like a regular person. And I'm thinking, oh, like, that looks like someone I know. That looks like someone I've hung out with before. You know, like, you just see someone and you recognize them and you're like, oh, that must be someone that, like, is friends with someone I know. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought, right? So, like, I do the whole expo. We're at the end looking for our names on this little wall. And Paula's like, that's Camilo. And I'm like, oh, my gosh, yes. I know that mustache. This entire time I thought it was, like, a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. Because, once again, he's just like a regular person. And so I went up to him. I was like, Camilo, eres tú?
That is so funny.
Well, because can you imagine?
Did you really say that?
I was like, it is Camilo. Yeah. Do you want me to? Like,
you tapped him on the shoulder. Señor.
Can you imagine? Like, it reminded me, Shakira, eres tú? Yes. Well, because can you imagine? It's not him.
Have you seen that girl in the gas station? She was like, has anyone ever told you to look like Beyonce? And she goes, no. I told me I look like Shalissa. And he's like, who's Shalissa? And she goes, me. I don't know why that.
But anyways, I asked him and he's like, yes. And I was like, oh my gosh, we love your music. Obviously all of this in Spanish. And I was like whispering because I didn't want, there was like a large crowd of Latinos there. I feel like the Woodlands has a lot of Latinos, and I didn't, if he was trying to go incognito, which I don't think he was, but I didn't want to be the one to like let the news out, you know? No. I didn't want to be that bitch.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you mind if we take a picture with you? And he's like, no. We took a picture. We started talking about like what event we're running, and then he was like, okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And I was like, he was literally the nicest. We took a picture with him and everything.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to be incognito, I feel like you would wore like a mustache wig.
Yeah, or like a hat.
Yeah, like I feel like what?
A mustache wig?
You know what I mean? Because it's very recognizable. Like, yeah. I feel like we're gonna go with
like, or a hat.
Oh my god.
No, but he was so nice. I hope that, like, Camilo, if you're listening, I hope you did well.
He did do well. I followed him. Not like in life, but like on the tracker.
Yeah.
He finished.
That's good. That's amazing. Yeah. When he was like, see y'all tomorrow, I was like, I'm sure you're too fast for me. You're not going to see me. Maybe you'll see Paula. Paula finished before him, though.
Mm-hmm. She did. She ate that up.
Yeah, she really ate that up. I was eating, and then I was not.
Starved.
Yeah.
No, I think once you hit the 6 mile, I think it just like kind of hit you.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, it was touch and go. We were watching you on the app. We're like, oh, no.
I did beat my goal, though. I wanted to do under 2:30, and I did 2:27.
Period. Proud of you.
Thank you, sister.
But there's a lot of tea and chisme that we have to get into this week. Let's get into it. So, first topic. This is kind of a tough situation, I feel, because it's like I see both sides of the story, but I also feel like we could have done better, boys, you know?
Yes.
So we have the caso drama with Raul Alejandro,
and Tiny and Jacob.
Yes. So
because a lot of people are very upset that we are kind of like only focusing on Rao.
Yes. So Jaco, Rao, and Tiny came out with a song called Rosita. And in that song, they have a line about Cristian Nodal and him moving on quickly, right? So Jaco wrote that lyric and he came out and owned that. But a lot of people were saying that it was kind of a dig at Casu to like even put that in the first place, right? It being that Casu's like obviously went through something very difficult with Nodal. It wasn't like just like a casual thing. Like he up and left his fiance and baby, you know, like to marry another girl, like not that long
within
after.
like seconds.
Literally, he just like left her in a very quick manner, and she found out about Angel Aguilar through the media. She didn't even know about it, no heads up, nothing. So people were saying it was fucked up for them to do that. The reason I think why people are highlighting Rao Alejandro is because Rao, Rosalia, when they were together, spent New Year's in Japan with Casu and Cristian Nodal in 2023. So
they had a friendship.
Yes. Going into 2023, because I know they broke up later that year. So people thought it was rude. People thought it was like kind of fucked up. And so then Rao Alejandro, Jaco, and Tiny all kind of put out their opinions. First it was Jaco and Rao Alejandro, and they kind of tried to make it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal.
This is the Twitter rants, right?
Yeah, these were the Twitter rants. Mostly it was Rao Alejandro.
I think that Twitter rants is what fucked everything up, in my opinion. I think that you should have just... Because then now, later on in the week, we had Rao, Jacob, and Tiny apologize to Casu for this. And I really do believe that the Twitter rants... like, if you're going to write a lyric about someone's hurt, first of all, like, I just think that, like, if you're going to diss someone, diss the man, right? Like, don't diss a woman. Like, if you guys are going to go at it with each other, go at it with each other, right? If you're going to write verses about each other, write it about each other. Don't come for a woman who has done nothing. Like, think about it. Because hasn't done anything. This was something that she told her friend in her podcast that one time that she spoke out about it was one of the most hurtful things that has happened to her. And I don't even think that she's focusing so much on herself, but also her daughter. Like, he didn't just leave Casu. I think that Casu wouldn't hit her as hard if it wasn't for the fact that he also left his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I think that if the boys are going to write verses, write it about one another, right? And then if you're going to write about something like this, maybe ask her.
Yeah.
Like, run it by her. Because I'm sure that, like, you know, Casu really wants to move on from all of this, and it kind of brings things back up.
Yeah.
And the Twitter rants afterwards definitely did not help.
Exactly.
I think that you should have gone straight into an apology.
I agree. I think also the argument that people have for Alejandro, Jaco, and Tiny is that it is about... The lyric is about Cristian Nodal. It's not about Casu.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the meaning of the lyric insults her.
Insults her,
So I feel like that's where people like are not
like
understanding.
missing the mark. Yeah, absolutely. And she wrote a Substack.
Yeah, she wrote a whole Substack. And at first, I'm not going to lie, I was like, she's being a little bit dramatic. And then I sat with it for a second. And then
because the first time we listened to the song was... Remember, it was the last podcast, very like... in passing.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it.
Like, it was like, oh, this is a good song, or like, oh, they did Cristian Nodal, but we did it. It was just like an in passing. And then we sat down and like you really hear it, and it's like, no, it's fucked up. It's fucked up because like, do it to each other, men. Do it to each other. Stop bringing up women into this. It's like women are always the butt of men's jokes, and it's like not like we're tired. Yeah, like we're not the generation, to be honest, that's gonna fucking just sit with it. We're not going to let it slide. And her Substack was beautiful, literally so beautiful. And I think that they just need to do better.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I think I agree. And then for Anuel and a couple of other artists to come out.
When Anuel agreed with them, I was like, okay.
Yeah, and even Cristian Nodal came out and was like, it was not that deep. You know, like he himself was like, I feel like this. He wrote a whole ass WhatsApp message to his fans. Essentially saying that it wasn't that deep and that Casu was being dramatic.
What was he insinuating in that message?
I don't know. I feel like he was trying to say something along the... Well, I mean, he definitely said that she doesn't let him see Inti. Like, that was what he was saying.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe a word he says.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't believe him. I think he's a horrible human for what he did to her, and I will stand by that. And I think that what I find also really, really disgusting about what people are doing with this whole situation is that now they're like, Casu's always been like this. I'm team Angela Aguilar. Like, you're using
Oh my God.
this one situation where she's upset about what happened to be like team the woman that home wrecked her relationship. And usually, you know, a man goes willingly, but you know what I mean?
No, I'm honestly like, I hate when people do this. Like, it literally fucking disgusts me. And we don't have this written down, but I'm gonna bring this up. The whole Kenny and Janae thing.
Oh yeah,
the whole Kenny and Janae thing. I'm so sick and tired. Like, you guys, he fucked her over, and now he's in Casa de los Famosos lying his head like ass off after he said that she has never cussed him out on his own Snapchat. Now people are like, oh, she probably made him say that. No, like, this man fucked her over, threatened to sue her if she talked about what happened. Mm-hmm. And y'all are gonna fucking sit here and believe in he's scum.
Yeah.
He's scum.
Yeah.
And Casa de los Famosos is fucked up for even giving him a platform.
Yeah, it is wild. But it's also very the pipeline is always there when like some reality star like fucks up in like English reality TV, does horrible things. They always go through the Spanish route. Like, stop.
Yeah,
like,
and you know what? Latinos, I'm fucking disappointed in you. The ones that are like, oh yeah, Team Kenny, blah, blah, blah. Like, fuck y'all. Like, that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
He fucked Janae over. She probably wanted to speak out so badly, and he threatened to sue her. Be so serious.
And I feel like people forget. So just to provide context on the whole situation, okay? So Janae and Kenny were dating after Love Island USA season 6. They dated for a year. Then they broke up because of things that she found out that were racist in nature. He said some very racist things about her to other people. She found it in her phone. She never outright said that on her Instagram story when she described what he did to her, but she said it was like the most vile, disgusting thing that you can think.
And her friends did confirm it.
Yeah. Her friend confirmed it basically by saying, like, black women, if you ever like you should be going through your man's phone, search this to, you know, essentially like prompting of what happened. Yeah. And then Leah and Serena, Taylor, Liv, everybody from season 6 was sharing their thoughts and opinions about how he was a racist, a narcissist, all these things. And then obviously people unfollow him. He gets backlash. Things kind of blow over. She doesn't really speak about it. I think she did one interview where she gave like minimal details, how she wanted to just move on with her life, and that was it with People Magazine. Then, okay, now he's on Casa de los Famosos, where he's a contestant. People are giving him a second chance, and he's talking about Janae and like her going off on him during Love Island USA season 6 when he brought Catherine back as the Casa Amor girl or whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's not true. A girl talked about it on her TikTok. Janae responded to the girl and said, I never cussed him out. The reason that I haven't been able to talk about what he did to me was because he threatened to sue me. People are saying, oh, she's trying to tarnish his reputation. She is responding to what he said on the show.
They always turn on women.
It's so disgusting.
I'm so annoyed. Like, just shut the fuck up. Vote his ass out. Go back to fucking hiding. I don't want to fucking see you.
Like, it's ridiculous. People are like, oh, he made a mistake. And it's like, what? Okay. Like,
I'm sorry, but nowadays being racist like that, fucking being in a relationship for clout, because essentially that's also what they were saying. Like, no, he was using her. Can you imagine your entire relationship ends up being a lie and you're actually racist towards me? The fuck? What the actual fuck? Y'all are weird. If you were siding with him, y'all are weird.
Yeah. And so I guess he threatened to sue her if she said anything. But people are not realizing she's not talking about defamation. Like, we're like, oh, she speaks her truth. It's about the fact that like she went through his phone. Kind of how like the whole Ariana, Tom, and Raquel situation. People are like,
people turned on Ariana back then too.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. She deserved it. I need you to be so for real. I need you to be so fucking for real.
And that's how I predict is going to go down with Amanda too from Summer House.
Absolutely.
But we'll get there in a second. So that's kind of what is going on with Casu and Alejandro and the whole Jaco situation. Also with Janae and Kenny, I think it's messed up. But another thing that came out this week was that Sophia Franklin is writing a book, or she wrote a book called Daddy Issues that's coming out later this year, where she's going to detail the fallout of call her daddy, which she hasn't spoken about since it happened.
Back in like what?
2020.
That's crazy. Such a hard year for everyone.
Yeah, I remember sitting in like my room and watching Alex Cooper's video and being like, oh shit.
I will be reading because I'm nosy.
No, I'm 100% nosy.
Because I have a feeling that there's both sides of the story, and we've only really gotten Alex's.
I mean,
and she has had a lot of falling outs with people.
A lot of falling outs. It makes you wonder, like, is she just very selfish? Is she self-serving? Like, is she the kind of person that only looks out for herself?
Yeah.
So it's like, it makes you wonder because, so one of the things, I didn't really listen to Call Her Daddy like that. Like, I listened to it a couple times, but like the podcast was good because of Sophia. Like, I never thought that Alex was like the main character. It always felt like Alex was playing like the part of someone. But when this whole thing went down, you know, she ended up, you know, leaving the podcast. Alex remained as the sole host, and she kind of took the podcast in a different direction, which I feel like the podcast now, I like it more than back then, because back then they were just talking about like fucking and stuff, which is fine, like, don't get me wrong, but like now I feel like
it has evolved into something else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel like Alex did it on Sophia's back, like, you know what I mean, like she's doing it on things that Sophia created, made, and laughed, like stories that they laughed about. And then there's the fact that Sophia would always say the word unwell, and now everything that Alex Cooper has is unwell. Like,
oh my gosh,
that would drive me fucking crazy. The fact that you took the word that I say all the time, that I would say on the podcast, and then you took that, created a network called Unwell. Now you have a drink called Unwell. You have merch called Unwell. Like, that would drive me crazy.
But it is also like just like a word.
I know, but the word became popular on the podcast
because of Sophia.
I
didn't listen to it like that.
I listened to it enough to know that, right?
That's crazy.
And I feel like sometimes, like, you expect the smaller person, because I would say in that situation now, Alex Cooper's like a giant, like, media person.
Right.
To, like, just be quiet. But, like, I would never shut the fuck up.
Never.
I would be going everywhere.
Absolutely.
And I'm surprised it was just a memoir. I thought it was going to be a documentary.
It should have been a documentary.
Yeah. I mean,
she said, I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah.
I would have fucking made it into a movie.
I know.
I would have casted everyone and everything.
That's why I always, like, think about people who have podcasts, like, who have falling outs. Because I'm like, who gets to keep everything?
Well, you would.
No, but that's very different.
Like, we can't have with falling out. We're like sisters.
Yeah.
I mean, we could. Can you imagine?
Well, I don't think we would be allowed to.
I would drag you.
Oh my God. Not publicly.
Very publicly.
Oh, that would be, I would cry.
Yeah, I would make a story time.
Oh my God. Story time how I dragged my sister's bitch ass. Part 2.
I'm just kidding.
No, I just always find that interesting. Like, when people have like a podcast together who are like friends, and then they like become coworkers, obviously, and then they have a falling out. Like, that's so weird. Yeah. Because like, we are sisters, so we're kind of like bound by some shit other than friendship. So it's like when people do it and they're like in the big leagues, like big podcasts, like
Trisha and Ethan.
That's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because like, you're successful, you're getting all these brand deals, you're getting all these like views and like streams, or like David Dobrik and like the other one, Jason Nash, like they like stopped their podcast for a little bit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's kind of weird, but I'm really curious to see what she has to say, because I mean, I am nosy, and I feel like Alex Cooper's like, I don't know, she has something to her that I don't fuck with.
There's something there that's like something's hiding.
She's very unsettling.
Yes. So like, I'm curious.
I'm very curious. But we do have another update on a big show that I'm excited about, which
excited/sad.
Yeah. It's kind of wild. So Heated Rivalry was a massive show. Okay. Like,
massive.
Watched everywhere. I was interested in hockey for like 5 seconds. Okay. And they announced that they're coming out with season 2 in April of 2027, and it's going to start filming in August of 2026. So this year.
Why are we not filming sooner?
I don't know. Probably because of scheduling reasons.
Oh yeah. The boys are popular.
I know. Connor Story just debuted on SNL last night.
Oh my God. He's such a cutie. I love him so much. The boys really took off, and I'm so happy. Like, I know. So happy. They're just so fabulous, and I love both of them.
I know. And then fucking, what's his name? Like, Hudson was like working as a server at the spaghetti factory.
They were both servers.
I know. It's crazy. It's like just crazy.
And honestly, it's just like so happy for them. I feel like something like this hasn't happened, I feel like, in a while, at least. You know, a lot of, I hate to say it, but like a lot of actresses have been in the business for a long time. A lot of actresses are nepo babies, which is like whatever, which like, honestly, like I'm not even mad about nepo babies or anything like that, because you know what, like, period, like, you had successful ass parents that paved the way for you. You know what I mean?
The only reason that nepo babies annoy me is when they don't own the fact that they're nepo babies.
I would own the fuck out of it.
Yeah, like, just say like,
my mom is, you know,
a fabulous ass bitch. Like, hello?
And I love her. Like, what?
I hate when they try to make it sound like they
I got this on my own.
Yeah, like Kendall Jenner. I'm like, girl,
sweetie, like, it's okay. People are like, this is terrible. People are like, Kim sucked dick for this.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
That is kind of true.
She really
I guess.
did.
But yeah, just like own it.
Yeah, like, Kendall, you're beautiful and like this and this and that, but like, you know, that helped a little. Yeah. And it's okay. Like
maybe it didn't create your career, but it definitely launched you into it. Yeah. Like, hello.
Exactly. I'm just like, please. Did you see that she says that she's only gotten Botox twice and that she's never had any surgeries to her face?
I mean, I believe her. She looks very natural to me.
People were saying that she got her nose done.
She probably just lost weight.
But someone said that it's like the acne medication that they use, because Alex Earl apparently also used it and her nose got smaller. That's what I saw a video of the other day.
I don't know. I feel like that could be a lie.
No, the doctor came out and said, like,
oh my God, do I need to take acne medication? Right? I just don't have acne, so I guess it wouldn't really work.
Yeah. It would work on your nose.
Yeah. Not that I need it, though. I don't think she's that big. Oh my God, I used to think I had a huge nose when I was little, remember?
I know.
And then we would make fun of mom because of her nose. Oh my God, we were so mean.
You would make fun of mom.
Okay, you would too.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would. She's lying, everybody. But I'm excited for Heated Rivalry. Sad that it's fucking far away.
I know, April 2027, but it's almost April 2026.
What's wild is that season 2 of Heated Rivalry comes out in April of 2027, and we only get 6 episodes.
That's it?
6.
They didn't decide to do 8?
What is this? Like, what is this new age of shows that they want to give us bare minimum?
At this point, make an hour movie.
Like, it's a commercial.
Yeah.
It's a blink of an eye. Yes.
They said only 6 episodes.
Only 6 episodes.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to sue.
The first season was 6, but I was like, okay, budget. You know,
budget.
Now you have budget. Like, make it at least 10.
Or 8.
8 would be great.
I'm trying to fucking sit, but my fucking ass and legs hurt.
Because you're a runner.
I'm a track star.
You really are.
I am. I really run for fun.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you pay to do it.
I know.
Which is like really crazy. Yeah. There is a bug in here, I swear to God.
I know. Me and the bug.
You brought it in.
Featuring the bug.
You brought it in here.
It's been here.
Did you know what I did the other day that's very like, I feel like, oh my God, independent ass bitch.
You killed a bug?
No, I changed my license plate.
Oh, wow. That's like so independent.
I know. I was like, well, Chris was playing a video game and he was like, I'll be done soon. And apparently I was like, no, I wanted now. So I was like, I'm going to do it myself. So I went outside. I'm pretty sure the neighbors thought I was robbing my car. I was like, no, I'm just changing my license plate. But it was like very like, oh, she can do anything. Now I can fly a plane. Felt very like that.
I ran my half marathon on my period, TMI. And I literally was like, women can do anything that men can.
Obviously.
And bleeding.
Yeah.
While bleeding.
Honestly, like,
anything men can do, women can do it bleeding.
Yes.
And I'm better than you. And that's all I'll say. You're faster than me? Did you have blood gushing?
Oh my God, gushing.
Not gushing, but you know.
You know what is a really like annoying, not universal because I don't think it's universal, something that people always talk about, like minimize. I think that periods being minimized and the pain of periods minimized is so fucking annoying because in college I literally passed out from my period.
Yeah,
like I passed the fuck out and I had to go to the emergency room.
About how you were weak.
No, okay, of course I'm weak, but like I passed out from having my period. I ended up in the emergency room because I was so dehydrated. Okay, from my period.
That's crazy.
So it's like when people are like, oh, like periods are not a good excuse to not go to school. Actually, yes it is. Yes, it is. Have you ever had a butt cramp? That shit is crazy. Yeah. Your butthole's all tight and you're trying not to bleed out. Sometimes I just sit on the toilet to bleed out a little because I'm like, girl, please, I got things to do, people to see, and places to go. Yeah. And I can't do it with all that pain.
Yeah.
You know, I just... I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah.
Respect a bitch.
Yeah.
Give her some money. Buy her a house.
Yeah.
What do men do?
Nothing.
Oh my God, when they get a headache or a cough, like, oh, the world's over. But no, a period is where you draw the line at excused absences.
I remember when Esteban had a migraine and I took him to the emergency room.
Oh my God.
And the doctor was like, turn off the light. The doctor like saw him in the dark or whatever. And I was just like, men are so weak. I was like, you just have a migraine.
Migraines can be really wild though. Like, don't knock a migraine.
I know, but I was like, it's just like you have a, and I told him, I was like, you have a headache. He's like, no, it's something more serious. I was like, no, like I get these all the time. It was his first migraine.
He needs to get a head cap.
Yeah, I have one now.
Do you use it?
Yeah, I use the head
It's kind of
cap.
lit.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's move on. Sorry,
Well,
I had like coffee and I feel like now like my heart is like blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to switch to tea, but it's just like doesn't hit the same. I like when the coffee just punches me in the face a little, and I'm like, yes, you know what I mean? It kind of feels like I feel like coffee is kind of like crack.
Yeah.
Not that I've done crack, but I just feel like if I could do crack and it not do something crazy to me, it'd be like coffee, just like times 5. If
Yeah.
you've done crack, let me know. I want to know what it's like. Not that I want to do it, but you know, I'm always curious.
Yeah. Like, why are you doing crack?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crack is crazy.
Yeah.
Crack cocaine. I always like,
Wait, crack is cocaine?
crack is like a form of, I think it's like I could be wrong. Okay. A form of cocaine just like cut with a bunch of shit. And then there's cocaine. That's like
Interesting.
cocaine.
Less the coke.
From the plant of coke. I think it's from a plant, right?
Cocaine?
Yeah, I feel like so.
No.
No, it's from a plant.
Cocaine doesn't come from a plant.
It doesn't? Okay, hold on. My God,
Kathy,
I'm gonna
be so
have to like
serious.
cut this out. She's so uneducated. Does cocaine come from a plane?
Does it?
Not a plane. Probably not a plane. A plant.
It could.
Cocaine is derived from a plant. It is the stimulant alkaloid extracted from the leaves of the coca plant. Bitch. I'm so
Damn.
smart. I told you it came from a plant. Where is this leaf?
Yeah. Where do they find the leaves?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's how I feel like the coffee. Like, coffee is just like a form of
to,
Coke.
like-
I don't even know how we got here. Please don't, YouTube, please don't take this down.
Yeah.
We're sorry. We're not talking about cocaine. We're talking about Coca-Cola. Anyways, we need to talk about Love is Blind.
Oh my God.
I was going to say, speaking of cocaine, let's talk about Love is Blind. But I don't think anyone's doing cocaine on Love is Blind. But I wouldn't be shocked.
Honestly, I will do fucking cocaine on Love is Blind. Damn, these people are fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
we
she wouldn't.
No, I would never do cocaine. Please relax. I'm too old now.
Yeah.
If anyone was gonna do cocaine, was younger me.
Yeah.
This me, I can't even handle coffee.
No, me neither.
I know. I'll
But
shit myself.
I took, oh my God, same. I took, what's it called? One of those that like helps your, a Dramamine, and it gave me a headache. I was like, fix one problem and like give me another. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like weak. I can't do shit now.
Yeah, for sure.
But Love is Blind season 10, you guys. Oh,
Oh my God, our whole setup.
I know.
Earthquake.
You can't sit. I can't sit. What's going on?
What'd you do?
Nothing. I was there.
As a bystander.
I was there.
Okay.
Autumn.
Love is Blind season 10.
Yeah.
We got the new episodes.
Yes.
And, you know, right off the bat, it was a continuation of the conversation between Bree and what the fuck is his name?
Krusty Chris.
Krusty Chris. And the way that they had left off the last episode, I felt like she was kind of like feeding into his whatever.
Delusions.
Uh-huh. And so this, I was happy to see this, right? Because you could tell that she was like getting the ick, and he was just like, the fact that he was like, I'll take you to the 4 seasons. Like, I know that this is a luxury to some people, but like, essentially, like he likes
it's
to
like
go to
common for me.
Yeah.
Does he think the 4 seasons like got her pussy wet? Like what? Like
I know.
Ew.
He's like, we can get room service, and he's like, baby, stop.
Not the tongue. No, it was actually an atrocious conversation. I hated every second of it.
I wanted to throw up.
And then when he was like, I kind of realized that like you were a red flag when you had all these loser friends. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He is so weird. So he's like asking her if she's attracted to him, and then tells her about the 4 seasons, and then tells her that the only reason why he picked Jessica was because Connor went in there and said that Jessica was his first choice, and then Connor said that Brie was his first choice, and he feels like that's the only reason why Connor picked Brie. I don't know. He was like inserting doubt into Brie, and then essentially I feel like she tells him, like, I wouldn't have wanted to go on this experience with anyone else but Connor. And he gets so butthurt.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ew. He's like, oh, Mr. Brightside. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Do you see me like Andrew Tate? And she was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
He was so butthurt.
Yeah,
like,
it was just like...
all 2 inches of him.
Yeah. Why was he being so gross?
And then he tried to have a conversation with Jessica. He sat her down and he was like, well, you look beautiful.
Yeah, he said that she was so attractive like 3 times, and she was like, you don't need to tell me that I'm attractive. And then he was trying to like talk about her features, and she's like, you don't need to tell me why I'm attractive. I'm really glad that Jessica shut that shit down so fucking quickly. That's what I expected from Brie, but I know that Brie was liking the attention there a little bit. She was like eating it the fuck up out of the cost of him dragging her friend to fucking filth, but whatever, she liked it a little bit. And Jessica was like, no. Like, he's like, when's your next free day? And she's like, I'm not fucking hanging out with your loser ass.
Yeah. Like, Chris thought he could go in there in his toddler vest, talk to Brie, try to swindle the panties off of her, and then go to Jessica when it didn't work to be his backup plan. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You just had talked about how she was the worst sex you've ever had.
And it was kind of giving like, we should give this another chance. Like,
it was giving, it didn't work out with Brie. The 4 seasons didn't work. Do you want to go to the 4 seasons? Do you get what I'm saying?
Not the 4 seasons.
No, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it was like loser behavior.
He's such a loser. He's such a loser. He's over there like fucking high-fiving Connor like he didn't just fucking talk massive shit about him.
Yeah. The high five did not look very dominant to me.
Yeah, it's so weird. So weird. Anyways, Brie and Connor end up breaking up.
Yeah.
Brie can't handle Connor's
keg.
Yeah. Like
oh my god. Okay, look. Don't get me wrong. Would I do with a keg in his house? Probably not. But the way she drags this man is like kind of weird.
I never understood. Like, she was like always talking about how much he loved her. Mm-hmm. But then she was like, but your like keg sucks. Like,
and your outfits are ass. Like, you know what I mean?
She said that?
No, but she was talking about the way he dresses. Like,
oh my god, yeah. And
they edited that scene so weird between Brie and Connor. It was so weird the way they edited it. Like, it was like she went
Connor really wanted to marry her. It seemed.
Yeah, she was like, I love the way you love me, but I can't figure out if you're just a lesson or if you're the one. Like, damn.
I know.
But poor Connor.
She's like, I love the way you love me, but I don't know if I love you the way that you love me.
Yeah. And he was like, I would have said yes at the altar on Monday. And she was like, I would have said no.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we
with
all
her like
coming.
armless blazer.
Oh my God. I was like, armless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cute. I don't know. Like, she's cute. But like, I just feel like she went like really hard on Connor. But then again, like, I don't feel bad for Connor because, like, you're grown. I just don't know.
But she was saying some weird shit, like, when we go out to eat, you don't order for me. Like, you don't have certainty on the appetizers. Like, do you want him to just pick? Like, what are you trying to say?
I think she wants a man that's, like...
alpha. Like, Chris.
Like, she doesn't want... But then it's like, she wants a man that's going to be like... And for the lady, perhaps a salad. And then she would say, perhaps yes. You know? Yeah. Like, instead of perhaps not.
Yeah.
She's, like, wants you to be sure about the mozzarella sticks over the artichoke dip. Which, like, bitch, you're not ordering for me.
Yeah, no.
What does she want?
Like, I would never let a man order for me.
What if Brie and Chris are together?
That would be really gross.
Yeah.
I would be looking down on her.
Connor did drag Chris to filth.
Yeah, because he's 5'6".
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The thing, okay, I want to make this abundantly fucking clear. You can be short as a man. There is nothing wrong with you being short. It's the second you start acting like a short man where it's a problem. Where you're an asshole, when you're shitty, where you're mean, you're giving short energy. There is men out there who, let me finish. There is men out there who are short, who give tall energy and who are a vibe. Raul Alejandro is the perfect example. He exudes tallness because he is a good man. Then
except this week.
Well, yeah, except this week, okay? But like Chris is just like a tiny package.
Yeah, he's just like, don't. It's because he acts like his shit don't stink.
And it does. His shit don't stink. Why did you say it like that?
No, because like that's what he acts.
Yeah.
And it's like you literally have baby poop. Like you stink.
Yeah. And his ex-girlfriend came out.
He said that she smelled. He smelled.
No. She said that he's $60,000 in debt. That he's like
from all of the 4 seasons.
Oh my god, that's crazy. And he's getting sued by 2 credit card companies and all this stuff. And
yeah, he wanted to like sound like he was like so put together and so richness at the bowling alley. He's like, oh yeah, like what might be a luxury for some people. Like, relax.
It's the 4 seasons.
I need to see how grand this 4 seasons is. The one that he's thinking about taking her to.
I mean,
I want to go online.
Yeah.
After this.
I'm going to go online.
Yeah.
I'm going to write a letter.
Dear Mr. 4 Seasons.
But also something that Jessica talked about, which I thought this was like really annoying. So in that conversation where he's telling her that, you know, he doesn't like her because she doesn't do Pilates, what they cut out from that scene, she shared this in an interview, is that he called her out for being so liberal. So apparently, I did not know this, but his ex-girlfriend said, or liked to comment, that he voted for Trump. So the first question that Jessica asked in the pods, as well as Kia, both of them shared this, is, did you vote for Trump? Because it's a deal breaker for me if you did. And apparently Chris told her like he didn't. And then he like brought it up that she was so liberal, like it was an issue. You've been known she's fucking liberal. She's a doctor, a woman doctor. Hello?
Oh my god,
he's woman with a brain.
The worst. I truly believe he's like one of the worst from the Love Is Blind franchise.
And there's like a fuck ton of bad ones.
Yeah. But he said I'm the one for season 10.
No, not even. There's two other freaks.
Who? Alex
and Devontae.
Honestly, I think it's so crazy. So we get Brie and Connor breaking up, and then all the other bitches and guys. All the other girls, not bitches, but you know, I like to call ladies bitches, but like for cuteness.
Yeah, for like
all
vibes.
The girlies go and get their dresses, except for Brittany. She brought one from home. And I'm like, there should have been more breakups. Why are we not breaking up?
Yeah.
Hello, Alex and Ashley. This needed to be a breakup.
Especially after the conversation at the mixer where it's like Priyanka, Alex, and Ashley, and he can't keep his timeline straight. Yeah. And honestly, I was like a little bit of side-eyeing Priyanka like from the last episode because she was like standing a little too quiet for me when Chris was saying that, you know, Jessica was the worst sex he's ever had. I didn't like that. But then she kind of set it up for Ashley to like see the truth about Alex. And she was like, wait, I thought you didn't live in Austin or you lived in Austin.
He never said he lived in Austin. He said that he went to visit his friends.
But he apparently did live in Austin.
Look, Ashley, you should have never gotten a dress. This should have been a breakup. Look, this is the only couples that I felt like they should have bought the dress. Christine and Amber.
That's it.
All the other girlies, no thank you. You should have not bought the dress. Like, Ashley, please. Alex is a con artist. I'm just kidding. But he sounds like a scammer.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. Like, nothing he says adds up.
He's trading the Australian dollar?
Yeah. What does that even mean?
No. I'm like the first person in my line of family to ever hear that line.
And then he was like, I want to have something in Dubai and
a safe house in New Zealand. And it's like, what do you need a safe house for?
Yeah.
And when he said that, he was like, I want to have a fabulous house in Florida and a whatever in Dubai and then whatever in New Zealand. Where the fuck is Ashley in all this? He did not mention her ass once.
Yeah.
So like, what are you hiding from?
Yeah. And he changed his name, allegedly.
Allegedly, he changed his name.
Also, he was like dragging the soccer players.
Oh my God, yes. So he said Tim Howard was a weirdo to Ashley when they were having the conversation on the beach. And Tim Howard has a podcast with Landon Donovan. And apparently Tim Howard's daughter watches the show and she's like, Dad, like this guy's talking about you. So Tim Howard went on his podcast and was like, I know who you are. And you're apparently like a fan. You need to put out a public apology on your platforms. And so Alex's bitch ass did.
That's so embarrassing.
And then he said,
when you thought it couldn't get worse,
it does.
It does get worse.
And then he was like,
not me scratching my armpit.
If you are, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, I had to. It itched. I showered, but sometimes things itch.
Anyway, he posted a video like apologizing, and he was like, this was one of the worst mistakes I've ever made. Like, out of the entire series, the worst mistake you made wasn't being a liar and a scammer. It was saying that Tim Howard was a weirdo.
That's so crazy. Why did you say Tim Howard was a weirdo?
I don't know. And he said David Beckham wasn't that good.
I can't. Let me see your skills.
Yeah, Alex. Seriously. Apparently he was like some big shot in 2016. Like, it's giving like I broke my knee. I broke my leg in high school and I was supposed to go pro. Like,
yeah,
I was supposed to be in a video. Like, no, you weren't.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
He was probably not even that great.
No, he wasn't.
He looked?
No, but I just like have it. I'm gonna go kind of like based on like how Alex goes about things. Like he like just says shit. Like I'm gonna just say shit.
Yeah.
I just feel like he wasn't that good. Also, 2016 was 10 years ago. Move on.
Yeah.
Like men never move on from their failed careers in sports. Enough. Like, oh, I was the best quarterback in high school. That was when you were 18. You're 47.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like enough.
Yeah. Unless you're in the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the other ones, MLS, like you can't. Like
Yeah. Like let's move on. It's not only just good for me, it's also good for you.
Yeah, exactly. Now when you talk about Devontae. Okay, Devontae's.
You know what's so crazy? I saw that Brittany said that she was celibate up until Love is Blind.
So she fucked him?
Oh, I don't know, but then she was like, it all went out the window, and I was like, for Devontae. I'm
sorry.
You're throwing your pussy like you're
no, you didn't throw it. Okay, she was getting married.
Okay, yeah. But like a year and a half year celibacy pussy to Devontae.
Yeah,
you know what I
criminal
mean?
Work.
Like criminal work. She's gorgeous. And I just don't think he's attractive, and his personality just doesn't make it any better.
What bothers me the most about Devontae is that Brittany is sitting there like convincing herself that never being complimented by this man that she thinks he's going to be her husband is okay because that's just his personality.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Your lashes are voluptuous. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I can't.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so Devontae's bitch ass.
I punched myself with the mic.
We're just really unwell today. We see Devontae and Brittany. You can tell that Devontae does not like Brittany. Okay, his ex-girlfriend is now airing him out on social media, and she dropped a huge bomb. And this is a huge spoiler, so click away from the podcast if you don't want any spoilers. Okay, she went on a podcast called the Reality Receipts Podcast, which shout out to them. They're always getting the tea, especially about Love Is Blind. And she says, okay, so this girl. Let me give you the timeline first. Love Is Blind films. He gets off the show, doesn't marry Brittany. They do not say yes at the altar. Shock to no one. He gets on Hinge in like June, July. They start dating. They break up in December of 2025. Like December, like this past December. Okay.
Oh, shit.
He announces at the reunion that he's having a baby and is engaged to somebody else.
They already filmed the reunion?
Yes. They already filmed it. And it airs next week. So you're telling me you had Brittany, you were engaged to Brittany. You were with this girl till 2025. Mind you, he was engaged before he went on Love Is Blind to another girl named Mandy in like 2023, 2024. She broke up with him because he cheated on her, went on Love Is Blind, treated Brittany like shit because you cannot tell me this man likes her, got with this girl, apparently cheated, manipulated her, lived with Alex from the show in Arizona, ended things with her, was probably cheating with this new girl, or unless he got her pregnant with the absolute fucking quickness, and now he's engaged and having a baby.
That's insane.
Men will do anything but go to therapy. I swear.
That's insane. And Devontae.
I know.
Well, at least Brittany didn't marry him. I hope she found someone that's a lot cuter. Maybe Alex fucking tries to go for her. Not that he's any better, but I'm saying like maybe Alex tried to go for her because he was trying to go for her.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Alex was like, I like girls with dark features. You literally picked the one with the lightest.
And then he was like, what do you think Ashley and Devontae would say about our connection? Girl, what do you mean? She's gonna watch the show and be like, what the fuck? Ashley.
Yeah.
But now Devontae's ex also posted like a series of Instagram stories of like text messages because he did a whole like I guess like quote on this like one like article and was like, oh, this girl who's a single mom and worked at Chili's saw me as her way out. She texted me like 200 times, blah blah blah, like all like dragged her. And like the way that he dragged her, I was like, says everything about you. Like the way that you came for her being a single mom, like you're disgusting.
Yeah.
And ugly, just like Chris and just like Alex. Anyways, that's Love is Blind. We'll see the weddings this week. I predict only 2 people to get married, Amber and Jordan.
We saw Emma say yes, but I think that Mike is gonna say no.
Oh, Mike's ex-girlfriend too. She came out and said that he's a serial cheater.
Oh, well. You know what? Throw Love is Blind away.
Throw the whole show away.
So who do you think is gonna get married?
Amber and Jordan and Christine and Vic.
Same.
I don't think anybody else. No one else should even be at the altar.
That's what I'm saying. That's why whenever I saw Emma and Mike, I was like, why is she saying yes?
Yeah. I can't pinpoint.
And even the speech, I was like, it was like geared towards no. And then it was like, yes.
I don't get it.
I guess we'll have to see how this turns out this next week.
We shall see. But next we have Bridgerton season 4 at part 2. It ate. It really ate.
It ate. I think it was super cute. It was very different than past seasons. And I just love that we kind of got to see a lot of like other stories as well, like the Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury, and we had to see, you know, Francesca being absolutely heartbroken by the death of John. That deserves an Emmy. Bitch, I was crying.
Me too. When she was talking to Violet and she was like, you gave him 8 pieces to remember him by. And I have nothing.
I gave him nothing. Oh. I have nothing.
I was like, it's horrible.
Francesca.
I cried.
It was so sad. It was so sad to see. Because then the little speech that she made when they were celebrating his life. And it just broke my heart because they were just both like very quiet and to themselves and stuff like that. So, yeah, I feel like the season... It sucks that we have to wait another year.
Another year?
Yeah, they're not going to put... Like, we'll probably be getting... It probably like a year and a half, to be honest.
Damn, it was the worst time to get into the show then.
I know. It's such a good show, though. I feel like I really liked how they did Sophie and Benedict's story. I feel like everyone's story has been so different. And I'm glad Araminta got what she fucking needed, wanted, whatever the fuck. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fucking putting her in jail.
That was crazy. And then carriage jail. That was crazy. I was like, she's in carriage jail? Insane.
It's like a cop car from back in the day.
Yeah, well, obviously. And then you see Sophie and Sophie and Benedict like getting into it in the hot tub. I was like, oh my god.
I know, they were like into it.
She was getting Benedict down.
Yeah, Benedict.
They be like really fucking.
They
on
really
the show.
said we're not waiting till marriage.
No.
Yeah, same like Colin and Penelope.
I know, and then they had a baby.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos where like the baby was already in there at the wedding?
Yeah, the baby was already there.
Yeah. I wonder if Lady Danbury is not going to be in the next season.
No, she is. It's been confirmed. I had the same question and then I looked it up. But I do have the only like gripe I had with the show this season is that it's unrealistic for Daphne and Anthony to not be at John Kilmartin's funeral. Like, it's not realistic.
It's actually very realistic.
Why?
Okay. Because when John dies, you don't wait a long time to have a funeral, correct? People tend to do funerals week of, next week, if anything. They don't have phones. You have to send a letter via carriage, via pigeon. That takes time to wherever they are to get the news that John Kilmartin died. And then for them to get the news and then come out, it could be like a month's time. Remember, they don't have phones. I don't even know if they have pigeons.
Damn, okay, that's true. Were pigeons like a real thing back then?
I don't know.
Okay.
Pigeons are domesticated though.
Yeah. Damn. And now they're probably like wondering like what happened.
Yeah. It's sadness.
And-
But that's why when people are like, it's not, realistic for them not to be there, it's actually very realistic in my opinion, because like you can't just be like, I'll take a flight and be right there. Like if they live really far, they have to take a ship.
A ship?
Yes. However, Anthony was just there. Mm-hmm. So why wasn't he there?
Yeah.
How much time had passed? That's the thing. I wish they would write like 4 months later, because like I'm like, Anthony was just yelling at Benedict and he's not. Mm-hmm. Why are they not more at the show? I don't understand.
I find it really weird that Daphne, like the actress that plays Daphne, is never like on the series anymore.
Well, because he doesn't want to be on the series. Let's stop blaming the woman.
No, I'm not blaming her, but like she can be there right without him.
I know. I think they need to recast him.
Yeah, just get Lucius or what is
Lucius?
What is his name? Not Lucius.
Lucian.
The guy from fucking Emily in Paris. They look.
It would have been even a finer choice.
Like they should have just cast him from the beginning.
Yeah.
And they don't look that much alike, but they look enough alike to where it's like kind of like not noticeable. Like Francesca, they recast her.
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking know.
Yeah.
I thought it was just some white girl.
Yeah.
With red hair.
Honestly, because Daphne has said that she wants to come back.
But let her.
Yeah.
When they were at the funeral, I was like, "Where's Daphne?" Or
Yeah.
when they brought her up in the jail court thing for Sophie, I was like, "They're bringing her up, but she never shows up."
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I know. I think that we need to recast.
The fact that she wasn't at the wedding, she hasn't been in 2 weddings and 1 funeral, just doesn't sound realistic to me.
Yeah. Weddings, yes. Funeral, I understand.
I don't get it. But okay, it was a good season.
It was a good season. I love Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury so much.
I know. When she looked at her and like just like blinked in sadness, and Lady Danbury immediately understood what she was saying, I was like, it was so girlhood.
She was like, "I'll miss you."
Yeah,
I was like,
I know. I
so
love their
unwell.
friendship.
I love their friendship so much.
Don't cry.
So who do you think is the new
Lady Whistledown?
Yeah.
I think it's
Lady Whistledown sounds like a twerking song. Lady Whistledown.
please enough rid me of this torture, please. I can't.
What were you saying?
That was what the fuck are you talking about?
Isn't there a song that goes "Whistle while you twerk"?
Yeah, but that's not what's happening here. That's really wild though. Like whistling while you twerk is crazy.
Yeah.
Maria, you can't even whistle or twerk. Okay, yeah. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. But I don't know. Who do you think it's gonna be?
They said Hyacinth.
Hyacinth. Oh my god, and her little dance. I couldn't.
She was trying her best.
She was still skipping.
Yeah. You see, Gregory fell in love.
Oh my god!
And people are doing like their little think pieces
Yeah.
on TikTok. It's so funny.
People are funny.
I wonder if that's gonna be who Gregory ends up marrying.
I wonder. Next is Eloise and someone.
Next, I think it's Eloise, or maybe it's Francesca.
No, it'd be too soon. Her man just died.
Yeah, but like the time that passes is,
Okay. Well, we'll see. And I wonder who Lady Whistledown will be. I don't have a guess.
Mrs. Mondrich or whatever.
Yeah.
Or someone said Hyacinth.
You never know. Because she did want someone to write about her debut.
I know.
She was so pissed. She's like, who's going to write about my debut?
No. Can you imagine?
Penelope's all like ridding herself from this like BS.
Yeah.
And Hyacinth's over there like pissed as fuck.
Yeah, like my fucking sister-in-law decides to quit now.
I know.
Can you imagine?
I'd be pissed.
Pissed as fuck. And like, for being so nosy, like no one knew about Benedict and Sophie.
I know.
Like Eloise, Colin, and Penelope were all like, huh?
Yeah. And they were fucking in the hallway.
Yeah.
They really like when they showed her crack.
Uh-huh.
I was like, wow, like they be showing everything.
Yeah. They showed her boobs too.
I know. I feel like crack is a little more crazy than boobs though.
Really?
I feel like we've seen everybody's boobs.
Bitch, I've seen everyone's crack.
True.
Cracks is
I find it very like huge props to actors who are like doing naked scenes, because like you're just out here flaunting it.
Yeah.
You know, skin out. And
out.
That would be really scary.
Yeah.
Like with like being naked in general is like I feel like a scary thing.
Yeah.
But being naked in front of people and cameras, but they look great. Sophie and Benedict look great.
Yeah. She's so beautiful to me.
He kisses her the same way every time. He has like his arms like, oh, I need to make out with her.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
Anyways, we need to get into the last two topics because we are, you know, going over an hour. Let's talk about Summer House newest episode, okay? Season 10 of Summer House is giving us everything that it needed to give, okay?
It is, but why is Jessie singing?
I don't know. It needs to be stopped.
Yeah. It has to go.
Yeah.
Someone needs to be a good friend.
It is that bad. I feel like this episode, we didn't get a lot of Amanda and Kyle, which I was totally fine with.
Because it was very fine with it.
The past 3 episodes were very heavily around them. And now this episode was kind of like giving us like love triangle, Sierra, Wes, and Jessie. What do you think?
If this was Wes doing this to Jessie, Jessie would not be happy.
I just find it really crazy that you sat in a room with people who are friends with you ish, and then Wes, who's your best friend, and asked him if you could make out with the girl that he once had a relationship with.
Yeah.
Who was also in the house with you guys.
Yeah.
And it also proved to me that Lexi was right.
Lexi
was 100% right last year, saying that Jessie did have feelings for Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also fair to point out that Sierra does flirt with Jessie.
Yes.
Like, it's not like he's getting it out of thin air.
I have to be honest. I do believe that Sierra flirts a lot with Jessie. And I love Sierra. I'm like, I'm sorry, girl. Like, I feel like even Mia's like, not really feeling Jessie. But I do think that Mia's feeling Wes again for Sierra.
Yeah. And I think that Sierra would be cute with Wes. But I feel like when they were laying in bed and he was like, I got a boner, and Mia's right there, I would be so annoyed. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like that's weird.
The fuck off me. But the preview for next week, you could tell that Sierra's like, no, like, we're just friends.
Maybe it's just one of those friendships where she's like just flirting with him and like it being innocent to her. But I think he thinks it's more.
Because it means nothing to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think that Wes has every right to be mad at Jessie. I think that Jessie doesn't care about his friendship with Wes because he literally said, I will do it anyway, even if you don't.
Yes.
When he said that, I was like, whoa, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because Wes sat in that floaty with him and told him, like, KJ and Ben think it's weird that you want to make out with Sierra.
Wes, honey, you think it's weird.
Which is fair.
But do you remember last season whenever he was mad at Lexi for like flirting with fucking
Wes for like 1 second, and I don't believe she was doing that? Yeah, so it's just like, it's hypocritical. And I feel like it's also weird that they're having this conversation about Sierra. What does Sierra want? Like,
yeah.
Like, what does Sierra want?
Does Sierra want to make out with you?
Yeah.
And Lindsay brought it up to Sierra. I love that Lindsay was on this episode.
Yeah.
Lindsay looks so good.
It's very clear to me that Lindsay Hubbard is an amazing reality TV star. Even if she's in the show for like 5 seconds, she makes shit happen.
Yes.
Like she understands the assignment.
She does. She absolutely understands the assignment. And I know that like we're getting a show of her though, right?
Yes.
Thank God. I miss Lindsay. Lindsay's just like, I understand that Lindsay has haters. It could never be me.
Never be me.
Never be me. I love her down. Like she's straight to the point. Like, I mean, and she's hot as fuck. Like, she gave birth and she looks so fucking good.
I know. And she literally said, I don't give a fuck about men now. I have what I wanted. I have a baby. Because that's all she ever wanted to be.
Yeah.
A mom. I mean, if you watch Lindsay on the show, I feel like it's very apparent that she had, you know, a very rough relationship with her mom. She always wanted to have, like, her own baby. She wanted to, like, whatever. But now I just feel like she's like in the best era of her life. Like she doesn't need a man. She doesn't need to get married.
It's like that biological clock that was ticking. It's not ticking anymore. It stopped. So she's just living her best life. And I love this for her.
And she had Gemma at what, like 38?
Yeah.
Love that for her.
I love that for her.
And I love that it's also shown that she didn't need to stay with her baby's father to make it work. Like she's a single mom and she's making it happen.
And on the weekends that she doesn't have her baby, she goes up to the house.
Exactly.
Like this past episode.
Yeah, exactly. I love that for her.
Yeah.
But I wonder how this is going to play out with Jessie, West, and Sierra. I think it's fucked up on Jessie's part. I don't think that Sierra likes Jesse. I just think that she sees it as innocent flirting. But at the same time, maybe that screws with Jesse's head.
Yeah.
And then for him...
And he needs to stop singing.
Oh, of course. And then for him to say at the end of the episode that he wrote a song for a girl, one of his best friends who's a girl, that he's in love with. And he doesn't say Sierra 100%, but we all know it's Sierra. And then they asked him, like, does Sierra know? He goes, no. But she will now, because obviously, like, she's going to watch the show.
Ugh.
Ew.
Well, I guess we'll have to see the song.
Oh, no.
Is he gonna sing? You don't think he's gonna sing it throughout the season, do you?
I hope not.
Oh my god, I would get the ick.
I would get the ick. 100%.
Oh my god, I hope not.
He needs to stop. But lastly, we have the topic of the week. Okay, you guys, we have the Traitors US Season 4 finale and the reunion. Okay. We got our winner, and it was Rob.
We knew it was gonna be Rob.
We knew it was gonna be Rob. And honestly, for a minute there, had Mora not been so allianced with Rob, I was gonna say alienized, allianced so hard with Rob, there could have been a break there.
The Faithfuls could have won.
The Faithfuls
but
had a
she
chance.
was too loyal to Rob.
Too loyal
To Rob. Like, and Rob really said, "Fuck you, Eric."
Yeah. I mean, he made a very good point. Would you give someone you met 3 weeks $100,000? I wouldn't.
No, me neither.
No, I wouldn't. Like, sorry, it is like kind of like the course of the game is to like betray people.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to give someone $100,000 if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
So it essentially goes, Johnny's eliminated first, and then
it broke my heart.
I know, because the way I would have loved to see it happen, don't get me wrong, Rob did amazing, but I would have loved to see it like be Eric goes home first, right? It's Johnny, Tara, Mora, and Rob. They all turn on Rob, which, you know, Johnny and Tara knew. And then Johnny and Tara turn on Mora, okay? And then Johnny and Tara went together. That would have been iconic.
Iconic.
But Rob did play an amazing game, and congrats to him.
He did play an amazing game. But I do feel like the Faithfuls, future Faithfuls, season 5 Faithfuls, if they have one, need to not trust people so much.
Yeah.
Because they were blindly trusting Rob.
100%. Because
when there was clues.
Candace left clues. And even Natalie, she was hardcore like, it's Rob.
Yeah.
So it's like there was clues along the way. I just think that everyone trusted the judgment of him not being a traitor.
And he was.
And he was.
And he won.
And he won. And I will say in this episode, they were highlighting a lot of like Rob and Mora moments. I was like, it's vibey. Like,
very vibey. I definitely thought that they could maybe potentially be a thing before he was like, I'm a traitor. And she was like, you could see that she was so shocked.
She was so shocked. I felt her heart drop to the bottom of her ass.
She was like, I'm so stupid.
And
I agreed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mara.
I'm so sorry, Mara. But you never woke up from that trance. They were telling you cannot trust this guy. She was telling Tara, am I stupid? You know how with her accent? And I was like, dude, just wake up a little bit.
And the thing is, she knew that Tara wasn't a traitor. And so if anything, if Rob is a faithful, you're winning with Tara, who you know is a faithful. You know what I mean?
No, because her and Rob had already made a pact that it was just the two of them at the end.
When he grabbed her face and he was like, we're gonna win this thing, I feel like he put a spell on her.
He did.
With his beautiful ass eyes.
And she fell for it.
It's true. A good looking man will swindle you.
No, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm with Tara. I would never trust a man.
Well, yes, but like I'm talking about someone like Mora, you know?
She's like trusty.
Yeah, I think she's like trustworthy. Well, she's never trusting anyone ever again.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
At least I hope.
Neither is Eric.
I know. I kind of feel bad. But like, what did he even do as the traitor?
Yeah, nothing.
Like, if Rob would have split it with Eric, if I was Rob, I would have been annoyed because like, what did you even do?
Yeah.
Like, Rob set the groundwork
from the very beginning.
From the very beginning, like he put those peepers on everyone.
Yeah,
it was the blue eyes. They really fuck you up, and the muscles.
And we also got the reunion.
Yeah,
which was like 5 out of 10. Nothing crazy.
I will say about the finale, The second that Rob jumped from that plane, I felt like he earned the money.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, damn, I would not have done it.
Yeah. Maura said it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah. She said she can't swim. Dude, she said it.
Isn't she from Australia?
No, she's from
Scotland.
I think she's
Scottish.
Or Irish. I think she's Irish. What does that have to do with anything? Do people in like those countries know how to swim more?
I would think that people in Australia, it's surrounded by water, Kathy.
So I feel like we're surrounded by water too.
Where?
There's literally like the fucking beach like an hour away.
Do you know how to swim?
Yes.
Okay, then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like swimming is like...
Okay, fine.
Her not knowing how to swim has nothing to do with it. Anyway, then we got the reunion. I felt like the reunion... I feel like they were going to confront a couple things, right? But I felt like it was like a little too confrontational. I was like, this isn't a housewives reunion. We need to like dial it
Really?
up.
I feel like it wasn't confrontational enough. I'm like, let's throw some hands.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would love to see it. But I also think at the same time, it was a competition game. This isn't a season full of drama.
No, but I think that it's also like there's some validity to why people are mad. I understand that people are like so mad at Candace for calling Rob out and saying, oh, this is just a game. Like, she was a traitor and she was on the, road to get money. I would be mad too if like my money got fucked with. What the fuck do you mean?
What she wanted was Rob just to admit it, that he was just trying to win it alone.
And I think that he was.
Well, yeah.
Just fucking admit it.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. But I think it's like almost like the point.
Yeah, but like admit it too, because he was even like, I love everyone here, blah blah blah. And it's like, no, you just said that you met them only 3 weeks ago, so like just like you don't love anyone. I'm sorry, but you don't love anyone but yourself, which is valid. You don't know these people, but just say that. Just be honest.
Yeah, I get that. I don't think that Candace is wrong per se. I just think that like I know she like called him out a couple days ago via Instagram comments. Like, she's not gonna let it go that she thinks he's a cheater. Because she said that Colton told her that Rob told him.
I'm sorry, but it gave that vibe to me too.
She was a traitor.
I gave that vibe to me too.
Yeah.
It gave, and a lot of people were also thinking that Colton knew more than he was letting on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And
Lisa Rinna then called out Colton.
Yeah.
For the hostage comment.
And he was just trying, like, his little spiel he made. He's like, whoever I was, like, in the past. No.
When he said, I didn't think that people would link my dark past and things that I've been through to the show. What do you mean?
It gave a very PR the answer.
Like, what if, like, what you've been through? You mean what you put someone else through? Like, the
yes. Fuck? He should not have a platform. Why does he still even?
And the thing is, like, he has a platform. And he's going to continue. Like, this isn't gonna, like, he was on a show before this one. It's called like, Are You the One or Are You the Virgin? Something about a virgin show or something. And then he was on this show. So it's like, it's not gonna end here.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, it's just not gonna change anything.
Yeah.
It's not gonna change like what people think of him or like how they support him. And more time will pass and be like, oh, it was that much time ago and this, that, and the other. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
You don't get to be horrible to women and then just get away with it.
Yeah, sorry.
And then this will bring me to my last point. We'll finish it here. Sarah Larson called out Chris Brown, okay? A couple of days ago, on a podcast or on an interview with Cosmopolitan, and people were coming for her, saying that, oh, well, Chris Brown like beat up Rihanna and like so long ago. Like, no, he didn't do it once, and he didn't do it
to just Rihanna. Let's leave it at that.
And if he had just done it to Rihanna, let's say it was a one-time thing, and it was just that, he almost killed her. Why do people downplay what he did?
I know, and also like people are saying that Sarah Larson is just trying to get like
famous or whatever.
She's been saying this since I believe 2017.
Yeah, literally.
So she's not new to this. She's true to this.
Literally. And then on top of that, it's like what he did to Rihanna was insane. And people are like, oh, well, Rihanna forgave him. She can move on and forgive someone for hurting her and want to better her life. And
then he continued doing really fucked up shit to many other people.
I know. So it's just crazy. It's crazy. But that's kind of what I wanted to leave it on, because I feel like that's kind of like how Colton was trying to portray it. Like, I did this one horrible thing and it was like part of my dark past and like we should all move on from it. And it's like, no. Like, you put a tracking device on her car. You texted her thousands of times from an anonymous text, whatever. you would show up places unannounced. Like, she was probably scared.
Yeah.
Like, you put her through all this torture.
You probably have traumatized her.
Yeah. So it's not, you just had a dark past. Like,
yeah.
No, you put someone through really dark shit.
Yeah.
And that's
he made it sound like he was a victim.
Yeah, kind of. I was like, if no one had known him and they were like watching him for the first time, you would think that something happened to him.
Someone put him through dark things.
Exactly. So, but thank you guys so much for tuning into our podcast episode. This was kind of a long one. We will see you guys next week. We will definitely be giving you more thoughts on Love is Blind because we're getting the reunion and the wedding in the couple of weeks that are coming up. We're also getting a bunch of other shit. Southern Hospitality, fucking The Bachelorette, Secret Life of Modern Wives, and we're going to give you all our thoughts on those. Like always, Morning Chisme podcast on all our social medias, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.